Yo, what is up guys, Lost ODST here, bringing you guys another Halo video, and today I want to talk about potential customization options that could be in Halo Infinite or future Halo titles. Maybe they could squeeze it in Halo Infinite, or who knows, this could already be in Infinite, but regardless, it's just to throw some ideas out there that I think would be pretty cool, and yeah, so let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is stickers. So as you can see on the screen right now, I have the Sticker Shock skin, which you can unlock by, I believe you could unlock it through like a loot crate, but 343 being 343, or Microsoft being Microsoft, whoever you want to put the blame on, they ended up freaking putting it into a rec pack, which really sucks for the people who bought the loot crate. But anyways, we're not here to rant about that, but yeah, so the whole idea here is to have stickers be an option, a customizational option. I think it'd be sweet if you could like place stickers on your gun, like any gun essentially, and we see this on the Sticker Shock skin. You got the plasma rifle on there, you got all sorts of stickers, and it works pretty well. I think it'd be amazing if we could have the option to, unlock stickers. Like, for example, if you beat the entire campaign on Legendary, you would get this Legendary sticker skin, which is on the Sticker Shock skin, surprisingly. I'm not sure if you could see it, but it's kind of in the center right there. It's black and white. But basically, you get that sticker by completing the campaign on Legendary. And of course, we would want it to be, a little bigger, kind of like the plasma rifle, make it big like that, so it stands out more. And that would show that when you play matches online and people look at your gun, or if they pick it up, they're gonna be like, wow, this guy completed the campaign on Legendary. And of course, there's gonna be like other stickers you could get by doing achievements and whatnot, like maybe achieving like the highest rank possible in Halo or something like that. Hopefully you get that idea, and I think that'd be a great addition to Halo's customization. They might even add this to the microtransactions, but as long as we have some that are actually unlockable, I think it would be fine. But if the stickers ever became a thing, they would definitely be added to these microtransactions or whatever, because it's more of a cosmetic thing, which is fine, but it'd be nice if we could have some unlockable ones as well. So yeah, I pretty much got this idea from just looking at this Sticker Shock skin, and as well as playing CSGO, because if you played CSGO, there's actually stickers that you can buy and place on your gun. So I think it'd be really cool to bring it over onto Halo, especially since we got like so many things that you could make stickers out of. I mean, look at this skin, it's a great example of how it could work. The only thing that I don't really know what to decide on is whether you should be able to spam a bunch of stickers on your gun, or whether you shouldn't, because then I don't know, it would kind of cover up the weapon skins, like the normal weapon skins like these. Like, for example, say I had this weapon skin and I placed, I just spammed a bunch of stickers on it. You wouldn't even be able to freaking see the skin, which would be kind of unfortunate, but maybe it could be an option, because that's mostly up to whoever. If they want their gun to be covered in a bunch of stickers, so be it. So yeah, never mind, so be it. If people want to spam stickers, that'd be nice, but who knows? We'll just have to see what happens, but I think this will just be a great addition to the future Halo titles, just being able to place stickers wherever. Okay, so the second thing that I think should be in Infinite or future Halo titles is patterns for armor. I think they pretty much already had this in Halo 5, but unfortunately they treated it as like a whole nother helmet, which is really sad, because some of these patterns are pretty much look the exact same as like the default helmet, but some great examples that they actually, or rather some great patterns that they actually did was here's a good example right here, was this one, the recruit helmet. So here's the default recruit helmet, right? It's just default one, it's all white, nothing special about it. But if you're able to unlock this one, look how cool that looks. It pretty much has a pattern. It has like flames around it. It has a skull on the top, which is really cool, and it makes this armor just stand out a lot more than this one. And I think having the option to like unlock patterns and maybe adding them onto your armor or something like that would be really cool, because they pretty much had this in Halo 5, but you know, it counted as another helmet, which is not fair. It should just be a pattern or something you unlock and you could just place on your helmet. For example, I mean, look at these. Those really don't look that different. Like, when you're playing matchmaking, you're really not going to see that. But having the option to like change the color of the pattern and stuff like that, I think would be amazing and make it like actually look a lot cooler and actually unique. Here's another example. You know, you can't really tell the difference between these. I mean, obviously it does have a difference, but you know, it's very hard to tell, especially in matchmaking, because you're all red, and as well as, you know, if you're on blue team, you're all blue. But if you're able to kind of change the colors, like, of course your primary color is always gonna be like blue or red or whatever mode you're playing, but like we should still have like, these patterns are just like a tiny bit of color, so we should be able to at least let those be their own unique color and not have to match the primary colors when you're playing matchmaking. I think that would be sweet. And you know, this is like a great freaking example right here of how these patterns could turn out looking freaking badass. I mean, look at that, man. Like freaking skull, flames. Another pattern that I think would look really cool, or another great example is, so here's like the regular helmet. This is pretty much the regular helmet of Mako or whatever the hell this is. It looks kind of ugly, but hey, if you like this helmet, you like it. But guess what? You know, no, you know what? Here's a great example. You know, I think this helmet looks pretty freaking ugly, but with this one pattern that you can unlock, or not pattern, different helmet, you know, different helmet that you can unlock, is where is it? This one. Like, look at that, dude. Like, that makes it 100% better for me, at least, to like it. Like, it has like teeth on it. Makes you look kind of like a shark. Like, it changes a lot. It's pretty game changing. Like, let's go back to the Mako or Mako, whatever the hell it's called. Look at that. See, that looks pretty I don't like that. But when you can add freaking, let's say you could add a pattern like this. Oh, you bet I'm gonna, you know, actually like this helmet even more. It'd be even funny if you could add like googly eyes on the top part. that would fit in so well. Like, having stuff like that would be really cool. You know, maybe this could go with the stickers too. They could just, I don't know, call it stickers for armor or something, or just call it patterns, because it's pretty much the same thing. But you know, being able to maybe place it anywhere, I don't know. Maybe the patterns would work better in preset locations, but who knows? You know, maybe we could have like, or we could be able to place it wherever. But in my opinion, I'd rather have it in preset locations. But you know, who knows? We could all just, I guess, decide this later on if it happens. But yeah, the point is, having patterns on armor would make you stand out even more as well, and it would just be really cool just to see all these kinds of different Spartans, instead of having them be like an entirely different helmet like in Halo 5, because that's just pretty ridiculous. So here's another cool example that I think would be really awesome. It's the freaking Master Chief's helmet. And there's like this one variant where it's actually fractured, which is really cool, because, you know, obviously he gets freaking punched by Locke in the face. But like, imagine having this in like future Halo titles, where you could have your helmet be shattered if you wanted it to, or if you could have it like, I don't know, have like, this is more like maybe an effect, kind of like Halo Reach, where you could have like thunder and stuff. You know, having like a shattered helmet, or who knows, there could be like other interesting stuff that you could do to your armor. And you know, I think this would be something cool to build upon and make your Spartan stand out more. The third thing I'd like to see in Halo Infinite or future Halo titles is have like armor attachments. What I mean by that, this goes back to the Reach days where you could have your helmet and you would select it and you could actually like buy some attachments to it. Like for example, you could get like this weird like scuba thingy. I don't know what exactly it was called, but you could get like these cool attachments on your helmet that would just make you look even better. If you liked, like for example, for me, I really like the ODST helmet, and being able to like add that weird forehead thing onto it, and the what's it called, that little thing on the side of the head. I always thought that made it look really cool, and it's cool just being able to like modify like your favorite helmet and make it look a little different, and just what you like. It's really cool. Another example right here is the Nightfall helmet. You got like that weird little flashlight thing. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it has like, let's just call it a flashlight thing on the side of his head. Being able to add that onto like, let's say this helmet or something like that would be really cool. Of course there would have to be like more attachments than just weird flashlight thing. Like I said, good examples come from Reach. You could get like this weird like extra plate of armor on your freaking top of your head and stuff like that. I thought it looked really cool. You could also get like that weird breather thing, that scuba thing. I don't know, it would go like on the freaking chin or something. But the point is, it would look really sweet, and like I said, it would just make your armor, or not your, well, your freaking Spartan stand out, and it would just be really cool to see that return in Halo Infinite or future Halo titles. Alright guys, so moving on to the other thing that I would like to see in Halo Infinite or future Halo titles is being able to customize your emblem, kind of like Call of Duty, where you could just select different kinds of shapes and just shape your own kind of emblem, whatever you want to shape. I think that would be really cool to see in Halo. Although I feel like at the same time it would kind of kill the magic of the emblems in Halo, because some of these have like a lot of backstory to it. But who knows, maybe you could still have these emblems, but if you wanted to, you could still create like your very own. And I think that would be cool, but I don't know, that could be, a lot of people might get angry about that. Honestly, I'm fine if they don't do it, or if they do it, I'm fine with whatever. But just like I said, I'm throwing some ideas out there. So having customizational emblems, like Call of Duty, where you just play shapes and you could just make whatever you want, would be a cool addition. But that I would just let that to the fans for them to decide. But yeah, it would be pretty sweet. Although there is some questionable stuff people make with these emblems, so who knows. Maybe they don't want that over on Halo, but it's just throwing some ideas out there. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up everything that I wanted to talk about. There is one thing that is already in Halo 5 and that I hope they continue on to Halo Infinite or future Halo titles, and that's being having the option to change the announcer. I've always liked how they had that option in Halo 5. It was really cool how you could have Spartan Buck or the freaking Grunt. Dude, the Grunt is low-key awesome. Or not low-key, freaking high-key awesome. the Grunt is awesome. I shouldn't have said any of that. But yeah, having different announcers I think was really cool. But I mean, let's be honest here, like the default announcer is like freaking iconic, but still having that option to change the announcer is pretty sweet. That'd be cool if they continue that. That's just kind of something that's already here, but I'd still like to see that return. But yeah, you guys, so that wraps up everything that I think would be cool additions to Halo Infinite or future Halo titles. I think they're pretty cool. It's some stuff from Reach and just some other stuff that I got from other games that I think will work well in Halo. But let me know what you think. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. And yeah, thanks for watching as usual. And of course, if you're new, consider subscribing, as I do anything Halo. Mostly gameplay currently because there's not much going on in Halo. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, consider subscribing and of course liking the video, as it shows your support. Yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.